Hey everyone, several people asked for an update from the garden, and so here I am today in the backyard with the tomatoes and the figs and the basil and everything else that's back here. I'm grateful for the bountiful harvest that we've had this year. I was lucky enough to have pesto shrimp pasta salad that Ariel made with a lot of things from the garden just this past weekend. Tomatoes, basil, radishes, all from the garden went in, and it got me thinking about diversity and how the stuff that's in this garden really speaks to some of the diversity things that we deal with day to day in life, and really how diversity results in positive outcomes. So today let me give thanks to Dr. Byron Fineman. Byron is a colleague that I met many years ago, and he said something that has stuck with me for a very long time. He said, we tend to marry our opposite, and we tend to hire people just like us. Yet, if you needed thoughts like your own, why spend the money on hiring anybody else? And that's so true. Byron was so on point, and I still think about that today. When I look back at some of the toughest challenges that I've had to be part of a team to solve, those problems were solved when we had diversity at the table. We think about diversity really in what we see. We think about it from a race perspective, an age perspective, a gender perspective. Diversity is also all those things we can't see. The socioeconomic status, the education, the experiences, the values that someone brings to the table. And it's that combination of what we see and what we don't see that comes together that makes the whole person. That's really what diversity is all about, is taking that whole person for everything they are and everything they believe and represent and have learned and are bringing to the table, and leveraging those to deliver solutions that are the best solution possible. So this week, I'm going to challenge you to step out of your comfort zone, to invite someone to your table that doesn't look like you and doesn't think like you. Ask them to help you solve a problem. Then sit back and listen with your eyes and with your ears. Because remember, it's not always what we can see, it's not always what we hear, it's also all those other things that come into the picture. Together, you'll likely find a solution that neither one of you thought was possible. And that's the beauty of diversity. Have a great week, everyone.